Okay. Hey everyone. Welcome to our first stream of commentating. Here I
Yes,
have
sir.
here I have Gorm. Um
What up?
he's gonna be my co-commentator for this event. So yeah, let us know how everything is sounding on the stream, if the music's too loud or is the music too soft. Please let us know. Highly appreciate that feedback. And if it's a bit laggy, please let us know as well. Now, Gorm,
Sir.
what do you think is going to be the meta in OPO 10? What decks do you think is going to stand out?
New cards, new decks. Give me I don't know, bro. I just want to see how they all play, and it's gonna be sick, bro. Like there's gonna be so much spice, I hope. You know, give me what, 6 new leaders? How many are we feeling viable? At least 4 of them, right?
4 of them at least. Yeah, I feel, in all honesty, I think that Law is going to be making a a comeback in with its fresh new colors of green and yellow. I feel Law maybe Usopp. I don't know about Usopp, honestly. Yeah, it's got really strong colors, but I don't really know. It's not giving me strong meta vibes at this point. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe we'll see some past leaders making a comeback that weren't so strong in the meta. Like, I mean, Rebecca was kind of strong, but it was very temporary. So maybe we might see, Kyros would be interesting one.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Lim. There was a lot of Odyssey support.
Oh yes, yeah.
I saw a few spicy stuff like that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that really got a lot of support. Oh, Blackbeard got the new Kuzan, of course. Can't really talk about Pen without the new Kuzan.
Well, in saying that, do you feel that that new Kuzan is not just going to be a staple for Blackbeard decks, but do you feel like it's also going to be a staple for other black decks?
Nah, because it says Blackbeard Pirate. You want to be playing Blackbeard stuff.
Unless I don't know, maybe you can slip in Blackbeard Pirate stuff that are not leader locked. Is there any cards that are not leader locked? I'm pretty sure all of them are leader locked, right?
I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but like I feel like it's like then you're kind of just forcing. You might as well be playing Blackbeard at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's
get your searches, get your stuff.
I mean, you could cook, but you don't want to overcook, sort of thing. Like
yeah. Exactly. Like there's a point where you've gone too much into the pot, and you're like, "Yo, check out this," and you're just like, "This is just Blackbeard with a different black leader." And you're like, "Oh, I should just play Blackbeard then." You're like, "Oh, okay, disregard."
Now you might have mentioned this in the previous video, but what deck are you planning to play for OPO 9?
09? Well, it's a bit early.
We're
on 10. We're on 10 already, Paul. We're late to that. We're late. This is 10, man. I'm playing Shanks. You know how it is. Simple as that.
Shanks, yeah, I'm gonna be joining you on that boat as well. Like, I feel like Shanks needed some love. I mean, the first Shanks that was ever introduced to us was the purple Shanks. Oh, got a couple of things that are being announced right now. Let's see here. So, this is just basically a roundup of the current, the current tournament. So apparently, approximately 1,350 people have won store qualifying rounds. Let's see here. Top 16 will compete in the final tournament. Obviously, we all know that it is like one match per game, so 30-minute time limit. And this year, the Wave 2 finals is going to be held in Yokohama in January. So they're just showing the top 8 cards. So top 8 Vivi, which is the black one. The black starter deck.
Interesting choice, but come on, man, not playable.
Not playable. I don't know. Like, I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know how they come to a decision to like choose the treasure cup or the trophy cards.
Yeah.
Are they trying to insinuate that they're trying to create, like, you know, the upcoming meta? We don't know.
I think it's more about synergy. You know what I mean? Like they did Big Mom Pirates, and they did like other stuff. Like they did like what was it? They did EB stuff. It was on like Cavendish and Chopper in one, plus one more that I can't remember. I mean they're cooking. They're cooking.
Yeah. It's. I feel that, like, I don't know, maybe it's just a conspiracy sort of like way of thinking, but you know those those binders that they've set, like, you know, created, like, you know, for example, they had Bartholomew Kuma or Pacifista as a what do we have here? So we have,
oh my god, what is that? 11 what? What is
we have 11 Doflamingos, 2 Shanks, and 3 Luchis.
Oh my god,
that is. I don't know. I feel like the meta's a bit. The top 16 is a bit stale. I mean, you have the 2 Shanks, so I think everyone's gonna be banking on the 2 Shank players to make it through to top card. I don't know, man. It's a wave of blue. This seems so such a throwback to OP01, OP02 meta, where it's just a sea of red. Now it's legit the true color of the sea, which is blue.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm going to take a punt, Paul. I don't think we're playing OP10 in this stream tonight. I feel like everyone will be playing new stuff, and like we would have seen at least one jump in. I could be wrong, but I feel like this is still an 09 meta.
Yeah. By the way, sorry to cut you off there. Future apologies if you hear any background noise. My son is still awake, and so you might hear a few, you know, yelling and screaming from him. So please ignore that. Other than that, can we just have someone in the chat please let us know how the audio is from both myself and Will? If we're a bit too soft, a bit too loud, is the music too loud as well? Other than that, let's get back into the stream now. In my post, I mentioned that there might be some ST21 card announcements. Will, do you feel that there is going to be any announcements in regards to OP11?
Oh, there's a part of me that absolutely wants to see it, and there's also a part of me that doesn't want to see it. I mean, OP10 literally came out in Japan, this week? And we're just like, here's 11 immediately. It's like, oh god. But well, I like to see new cards, of course, so hopefully it's something cool. You know, we know what 11's going to be Big Mom Pirate themed or like Whole Cake Island themed. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah. So, according to my calculator, according to the sources that I've received, it seems that the first 2 leaders have already been leaked, which is one Katakuri. So we're getting another Katakuri leader. I'm predicting it now. I'm calling it now. I feel that I feel it's going to be a black, Katakuri leader, or a mixture of either black or purple. Because this is what's interesting, right? If you realize, in the recent OP09 card list, you may have realized that they've incorporated pudding as a black card.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
they did.
That's news to me.
I'm actually interested in, hoping to see that we see a hand destruction deck in OP11. I would really love to see a hand destruction deck in OP11.
Look, I think we've talked about this before, Paul. love the idea of hand destruction only
Mm.
because I feel like the balancing is going to be really hard around it because
Mm.
hand destruction is so brutal in this card game because we have so many finite pieces in our hand. You know, you're getting rid of random stuff. Like there's always the chance that like, you know, shit feels very
Yeah.
high rolly.
Yeah.
You know, I love high rolls, but I don't know if that's the correct way to do it. I could be wrong.
Unless
But-
they take the gambling approach where it's like they incorporate coin flip. And it's like if you miss out on the if you lose your coin flip, then you need to lose your cards from your hand.
Yeah, I mean, gee, that's scary. I don't see that. Like that's just scary, but who knows? Who knows? Oh, we're going to our first game though, Paul.
Okay. It's I'm just gonna wait for the two. I think it's
Yo,
yes,
Shanks!
it's your homeboy Shanks. It's your homeboy
That's our-
Shanks. Nice.
That's our man. That's our man's on the left there, Paul.
It's gonna be 50-50. And can you imagine if it was the Shanks mirror, the two Shank players?
Oh, that'd be so sad.
I know. It's either gonna be Rob Lucci or Duffy at this point. Now, I really wanted to see a Nami in top 16.
You always want to see a Nami in top anything.
I do, because I feel like Nami's such the underdog. I know Nami gets a lot of hate in the community because, you know, you're playing solitaire, there's no like thought process behind it, but I totally disagree. I totally disagree.
Wow.
Let's see the other leader. So what does for the people that don't know Japanese, can you please tell us, Will, what does Shanks do?
Oh, it's very simple. Very simple. On attack, so when on opponent attack, you can give 1,000 to one of their characters.
Oh,
Can't be leader. Oh, it's a Rob Lucci.
Lucci.
That's an interesting matchup.
Yeah.
So Shanks he's a very control-y sort of leader. That 1,000 minus 1,000, essentially a card in hand. If you're using 1,000 counter, that counts as counter. So we'll have to see how this matchup goes.
In addition to what you were saying, it forces the opponent to actually swing 6k at all times if you're playing with the leader. Now with Rob Lucci, we all know what Rob Lucci does. Basically trash top 2 when attacking and then -1 cost to one of your opponent's characters. In this matchup, is red favored against black? What do you think, Will?
Look, obviously it's a bit hard for us. We haven't played this meta yet. I think it all comes down to if Lucci can really deal with those big characters that Shanks will end up playing. We'll have to see what kind of like variant he plays. If there's like, if he drops down 2 10-cost Shanks, like good luck Lucci dealing with that. And Lucci's early game is not known to be very strong, and I think this Shanks can put on a lot of pressure. So we'll definitely have to see how it goes. I think the Gecko plays are always going to be some of the biggest things. He's going to be looking for those Ice Ages, those Tempest Kicks, just to get some cost reduction. So many big bodies. Is this deck, are they playing Rayleighs? Are they playing Ben Beckman's a 7 cost as well?
Yep, and it actually avoids the what you call it. So a quick question. I don't usually play Lucci, nor am I familiar with the deck lists that Lucci players implement these days. But do they still play Sabo?
Not as a 4 of, maybe a 2 of. Not sure what the 09 meta looks like. The issue became that Sabo was just a bit too slow, and its game plan didn't really work out. Like, sure, you're cycling your hand, but and that can help put stuff into your trash, which you always love. Oh, okay.
Okay, look at that.
That's a great hand, and so that ace in the hand.
Yes.
That is probably one of the best counters towards Lucci. Lucci struggles with swinging into things. It loves getting rid of stuff, and that ace is the whole reason you play.
Just a reminder. So, what does that ace actually do, Will?
So if I believe it is, if your leader is Whitebeard Pirate, it gains Rush. So Shanks is not a Whitebeard Pirate, so it does not gain Rush. However, on KO, Ace is a 5 cost 6k. On KO, if it was to be KO'd by an effect, rather than it dying, you just minus 2,000 power to it and it stays alive.
Oh, that is beautiful. So that's on KO. However, as we can see here right now, he's got the 9 cost Kaido, which bypasses the on KO effect, and he can just completely trash that. Now, this is going to be I'm actually quite excited for this matchup because both players can KO, both players can trash. I think
if you're looking at the opening hands, Paul, I have who do you like more in terms of opening hand? I have a I don't know if it's biased, but I think Shanks has a stronger opening hand.
Shanks has a very strong opening hand due to the fact that one, I'm trying to see the cards that Lucci has originally. He doesn't have that many cost reduction. Yes, he does have the block, which is okay, and he does have the Kaku, but trying to break that. Oh, there's a Sabo.
Yeah, as we're looking for.
Yeah, there we go. One Sabo, so but that's not going to be a problem, especially with Ben Beckman being visible in his hand. He's going to go for the 7k swing here. Takes it because both players have more bricks to build a house. It's insane. I mean, I was a bit concerned when I saw all of the red cards that our Shanks player has here, but I guess in this situation, like I said here, look, Rob Lucci swinging for the 6. Obviously, Shanks can counter out of it if he wants to.
Only needs to be 1k as well because he always will be leader ability here.
But the question is he going to accept? So he does, tell him by the hand gesture, he does do the Shanks effect, bring it to 1000. He trashes the Ben Beckman. I mean, uses Ben Beckman as a counter. Would you, as a player, have taken that life in that situation? Because I feel that Ben Beckman is such a strong card to have in hand, especially as we discussed Sabo being on the field.
It depends what what the follow-up play is. I don't really see what he's doing on his 7 on turn, so I probably would have wanted to kept the Shanks.
Oh, there's the ace. There's the ace.
That's the counter. You just drop it and you say, good luck dealing with this.
Now, I just find it fascinating that I'm pretty sure that this Shanks deck itself is built around versing Lucci's, because as we both saw on the top 16, a lot of blue Doffy decks, not that many Lucci decks. I am like, I'm sorry to sound biased here, but I am very excited. I'm hoping that the Shanks player wins.
So that's simple as that. The Shanks just use leader ability, and the Lucci effect is, his attack is negated instantly.
What is this play here? So he has 5 Don in hand. Definitely might either play the Kaku, or I think that's going to be a waste of a turn, in all honesty, if he plays the Kaku, because he could just do -2000 on the ace. His best bet would be playing the Sabo, I think. No, he Ice Ages, okay. He plays the Kaku. Oh no, he doesn't play the Kaku. He just swings, KOs it. He uses the ace ability. I'm wondering if the Lucci player is aware of that, because I think either way. No, he swings live. Yeah, he swings live, tries to KO the ace, but then he's going to get KO'd anyway. Rob Lucci is going to make an appearance. There he is. Does he pop the ace? And ace is gone, just like that. Quite unfortunate. Hopefully we do see another ace in the in the game.
You would think so. I think it's a 4 of staple now, just because it's that good into the Lucci matchup, but I could be wrong. Obviously not knowing the deck list off the top of our, it'd be handy to know, but we'll see what we got here.
So he's on 7 Don right now, has 5 available, swings 7 into Brook. Brook gets gets knocked out, plays 5 and plays the Marco.
Marco from OP03. Seeing a bit of a comeback. There's a lot of minus shenanigans you can kind of do with Shanks. He's got the is that
he's a Red Hawk?
Yeah. That is the new tech recently.
Explain the tech to us, please, Will, if you can elaborate on that.
I can. I just have to pull it up first before I double. I gotta remember, because 01. What is that, man? Who played during that meta?
Yeah. Well, I know that it's counter plus 4000. But it also has a potential to KO.
Yes, with a character 4k or less. And I believe Shank's ability might put something to 4k, and I believe that's how Red Hawk can KO like that.
And also, I think there's now I'm seeing the bigger picture. This is also good against the Doffy lineups.
Sure is. It's beautiful. It's a counter and KO. You can't ask for much more than that.
We see here that Rob Lucci swings for the 7, trashes Doff 2. Does he have enough counter? He does have the Lime Juice in hand, and plays the Lime Juice as predicted. So, what is he going to play now? and there is our Sabo. It would be
In
amazing for Sabo to top deck. I mean, for Shanks to top deck the another Bane Blackman right now. It would be absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I mean, in hindsight, it feels like you should have kept that. Ben would have done wonders against at least, you know,
Yeah,
Lucci or, you know, the Sabo that's just been played.
Okay, what do we have here? Passes off to Shanks. Shanks is now on 9.
I believe he's on 9. Yeah. So 9, it's a bit of an awkward. You know, you can definitely play Rayleigh. Rayleigh's probably the play you want to be going for here. Guarantees a KO. Oh no, disregard. Sabo did just get played.
Yeah,
so that stops.
That's right. He's going for the 7k swing. Actually, yes, he goes for the 7k swing. The card that he actually drew from the start of draw phase was the Sanji, the 2-cost Sanji. The 2-cost Sanji, it's making a comeback.
It is. It's been really good. Like, you know, you definitely just a bit of extra you know, rush power, a bit of you get to where, you know, places you wouldn't think you'd be able to reach.
Oh, there's a dragon. Yeah.
Dragon, one of the best control cards in red. And it's also really good in the Enel matchup. So apparently, you know, gets your life flow and just stops the Yamatos and Gadatsus being as good as they usually are.
The question is, what card, what target is he going to aim? I think it's beneficial. Well, obviously they can't see each other's hands, but it's beneficial to actually clear the board in this situation. But instead it takes life. I think that was from the Shank swing, and now it's the Dragon swing. Yeah.
I think when I play against Lucci, I think it's just best to go face. They play a lot of, you know, bricky cards. You know, Gecko's a 4 of. You know, you play Kaidos and stuff like that. You want them to force them to use their counter to, you know, get cards out of their hand.
Yeah.
You know, look at this. There's 3-1 life already, and he has a Dragon on board and a Marco, which, you know, that Red Hawk, you know, if Marco was to be KO'd, you just trash the Red Hawk. Thank you very much. Marco's still around.
Yeah. Possibly the next turn that Shanks can do in this situation is play another rush card, and that would be the 10-drop Shanks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, right? So, as you can see here, his hand is, oh my gosh, it's all like, it's all brick.
Sorry. It's a brick city. I just read the chat, Paul. Rayleigh, as you know, is a static effect for the turn after. So you play that with Red Hawk. That makes Red Hawk even better as well. I didn't think that's spicy.
That is very spicy. Okay.
Dude, thanks to all the chatters out there. That's...
Yeah, thank you very much for... Yeah, I really appreciate all the people that are watching. Even in... right now, the States, it's kind of... it's kind of early right now, so I do appreciate you dropping by. This is our very first official, well, Bunny is quotation professional stream. We will be doing this from now on. We'll try our best.
Every Sunday, catch us.
Yeah.
You know, watching Japanese meta, which is, you know, always fun.
Yeah, tech games and let's play games. If you have any commentators, we're more than happy to take that job. So yeah, shout outs to you guys.
Settle.
settle. Okay, place Sanji. Actually, no, you can't just counters out of it. He still has the 10 Don available. We might even just see the Gecko Moria at this point. But interesting enough, he hasn't played any, attached any of the 2 remaining Don if he were to play Gecko Moria.
And he has no Rebecca's in trash as well. That is not what you want as a Rob Lucci player. You don't get that extra little block power. So, you know, I think he's going for KO stuff. So Tempest, that should be 10. Is it 10?
10, yeah.
Yep. So he's going for the Dragon. That makes sense. So is he double Tempest? Yep. Simple.
And then we all know what's coming here.
Yeah, I believe so. Should be a Gecko indeed. But in saying that, if he Geckos, I don't think he can get a blocker out. So he's very much in trouble if, you know, 10 cost Shanks just drops. It will be very, like, I feel like it'd be tough for Lucci. He's not even going for a Gecko. Is he going straight for the Rebecca?
Did he play a Spandine? Did he have a? I'm pretty sure there was a Spandine on the right hand side because I see a 4.
Spandine or
Spandine. It was Spandine because I feel like he's gonna KO. He's gonna get the Rebecca. Never mind. He's going to get Rebecca. Going to bring out the.
Oh, the Kobe. The Kobe. That's sick.
Oh wow.
I love that.
Plays a 3 cost. There's the Brook. KO's the. Okay, cool.
Chaos Dragon, because it would be 2 Tempest and a Leader, -7.
For the people that don't know what Kobe does, Kobe is basically trash a card, KO 3 costs or less on play. 2 Rebecca's. Now,
The wall.
yes, we have a wall, but I would be very surprised if this Shanks played at least one Goldie Roger.
Stop it. Stop it.
Plays the Goldie Roger, takes a life. Look, in this situation, what do we have here? We have a 1k counter. We have I believe it's a Who's Who, which is the 5 cost plus 2,000. We have another Brook, so he's got 9k altogether. 9k suburb, 10k. So he defend up to 10.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Playing moves. Okay, he's got the Rayleigh up. The question is, does he bait him out?
So he KOs the Sabo. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
That guy's going to be a blocker on the next turn. You got to do what you got to do.
Mhm.
Seems like that means the Lucci will probably be KO'd. It seems like he's going to keep up the Don for a Red Hawk, which,
Yeah.
you know, I love it when, you know, 0-1 cards are coming
Yeah.
back into the meta because, you know, people are finding out new stuff, you know, figuring out new ways how to play, you know, decks. And this is, you know, it just shows how One Piece is always an evolving game, which I think is half the fun.
Yeah, 100% agree. If it's like cards that are currently not in the meta and people find useless always manage to find their way and sneak back their way into you know, future sets, which 100% love. That's it goes for the 6k swing over here.
Oh, interesting.
He didn't
So-
save enough Don for Red Hawk, so
Red Hawk, no. Does this Shanks maybe play Rad Beam? Is there a 1 cost?
That is our Rad Beam. Yes, I can see just underneath
Yeah.
the lime juice. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Alright.
what
And,
is our Lucci player going to do in this situation? What's the best thing they can do? Probably put up a Gecko, put down the Rebecca, build up the fortress again, or play a Sabo. Play Sabo and yeah.
Oh, this hand is not it. He has no cost reduction in hand. You know, it's going to be really hard to deal with things at the moment, which I think that's half the issue.
Yeah.
And don't forget the Lucci right now can't. If he's swinging with Lucci, that shouldn't do anything. Ah, yes, they're telling him that it's been Rayleigh, so it does not work.
Yeah.
I was about to tell my brother.
Well, no, he's already swung. Since he already swung.
Oh no, he's taking. You got him to take it back.
Yeah,
Oh
of
no.
course, you've already declared the attack. So Rayleigh, I think that he's down to 4k, right?
Right.
Because it was
Absolutely, yeah,
it was
that's
3k, 2k, 3k, 2k. Yeah, that's right. So the attack's been declared. He just got a bit hasty over there.
Man,
That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
I hate to see it.
Okay, he's got 10 Don still. Now, being up on the stage, I mean, you need to like, and these are Japan's top players. Any player can break and not even and lose focus that slight second, and it can actually cost him the game. Rob Lucci swings for the 7, activates his ability. He does have enough to counter if he decides to use the Shanks, and then there we go.
Rayleigh straight to the bin.
-1 cost on, I believe he decided to choose the Marco, then plays the. So he did a cost reduction on the Rob Lucci and the Brook, resulting the Marco down to 2k. But then
and then the revive.
and back at it again. There you go.
He did the proper technique. He put it into the trash and it came back out. I was like, oh, he's letting it go. That's interesting. And then he did. He's like, gotcha.
Oh no! All right, so there is the cost reduction that we were looking for. Unfortunately, it's a bit too.
It's gone. It's straight into the trash. It's out of here. That's what's happened to that cost reduction.
Oh come on, all right, homeboy Shanks, take it home.
2 blockers off. Oh my god! If Shanks knew what was in the hand, if he's like drawing like I think drawing a Tama for turn, but like let's say if he got a Ben Beckman, just gets rid of the Sabo, swings. Swing 7, that's connecting. That's he has to block that, and then you just go for game after that. Well, I think is this another Rayleigh turn? Do you think, Paul? Or what do you think?
I believe just to play it safe because I do like to have he does have Red Hawk still. I'm pretty sure. Did he play Red Hawk?
No, he used that to revive the Marco.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Well, playing the Rayleigh in this situation, just knocking down a couple it would make sense to get rid of at least one Rebecca, because I believe there was one Rebecca on the field. There is, that's
Rebecca
correct, yep.
Rebecca and Sabo.
But Sabo was just played, so therefore the KO wouldn't be, it can't be KO'd either way. So maybe it might be the time to actually play Tenkos Shanks?
Oh, maybe.
Now he's trying
Very
to
interesting.
Now our Rayleigh swing over here, he's using that to fish out. He's fishing right now. He's trying
to see what he's got. So yeah, Rebecca gone.
Okay.
If you don't forget, well, I mean, this, the thing we can't forget is that, Tenkos Shanks has rush as well. That's putting pressure on immediately. Yeah. And there it is.
There's big boy Shanks. There it is.
Oh Lord.
And now it deducts all of everyone's powers by negative 1,000. Therefore, Sabo is not a 6k anymore blocker. He is a 5k blocker.
Right.
So, a great move by the Shanks player, because it forces the Rob Lucci to play at least one counter. Either say goodbye to that Brook. It's most likely going to be the Brook. He needs to maintain that wall. He does have a Gecko Moria, or he could actually trash the Rebecca in his hand, then play the Rebecca, the Gecko Moria, and place the Rebecca back. And I think he's going to be doing that.
I mean, you feel like this next turn for the Lucci player is not going to be good either. Look, he's getting rid of cards.
There we go.
Next turn's going to be a Kaido, more than likely going to be a Gecko. That does not feel enough to get rid of this Tenkos Shanks. That is going to be the biggest menace. And if you look at our Shanks' hand, he's at least 4k worth of counter. He's got leader effect. He's swinging 12 into Lucci. Oh, it's just...
Oh, no, he's thinking. He's deciding whether to swing board, because we have to be mindful. He does not have any Don up right now. So technically, Rob Lucci can take this out. He's only got a 9k counter. Yes, he's got 2 life. Maybe he might get lucky. But it's still good to play it safe. I would actually, I personally would swing board here.
No,
you wouldn't. You don't agree?
Place here, Paul.
Sorry.
You're in such a good spot. You have 2 life. I think you just go face. You force them to either have stuff. Yep, and he's gone for Lucci though.
Okay, cool. Yep. All right.
You try and force out either he gets that 1 life or he gets blocks with the Sabo, and you just, the next turn, you are so set up. He has to deal with 3 cards right here. Don't forget that this Marco can revive as well due to the Rad Beam in hand.
Oh, that's right. And even though he has no Don active right now, that gets the Ice Age. Is that the saving grace that the Lucci player needs right now? Oh, decisions. He can attach 1 Don onto the Brook, swing for 5 as well, but then it's going to get negated by the Shanks ability either way. So, I mean, he might need to do a failed attack with the Brook just to KO it at this point. So he's...
Yeah, I would think so. You just don't really waste the Don on the Brook. You're not really trying to get through. I mean, 6 a lead. Him in the trash because he's setting up to see what his best Gecko line is.
He's gonna play the Lime Juice out or the Atama. Ice Age, okay, and he's targeting the 10-drop Shanks.
Yep.
Gecko Moria. Then Gecko Moria just doing Gecko Moria things. Oh
it's
wait,
2.
Why did he KO that? Oh no, that's right, because he's preparing. Okay.
Yeah, it's for a Brook swing.
Yeah.
So, and don't forget, Rebecca can also maybe get out of Hina if he needs that extra reach, which I believe is probably what he's looking for. Or if he goes a, Spandine Lucci line, which is what he's doing. Spandine puts 3 CPs in, and then we'll be getting out a Lucci. And I believe that should be 5.
Oh no!
He tried to get rid of an Ice Age.
I'm calling judge. I'm calling judge. He needs to, that should be a infraction right there. Now yes, as you said, plays a Rob Lucci. Kent will KO the Shanks. Did he cost reduct something else?
What Shanks on 4 is a.
Oh no, it's just the Shanks, okay. He only had enough cross reduction to get the Shanks, but look, either way, it's not looking good right now. He has 2 blockers. What did he pull from his...
Ooh, interesting.
He can play, if he had
the Atama.
The Atama.
Oh,
But either way, it's okay because he's gonna go fishing. He's gonna go for that swing. The Rob Lucci player either has to give up that Rebecca and then hook, line, sinker. He knows for a fact that he has probably nothing in hand to counter out for the next couple of swings.
this Kaido ain't doing much in hand. It needs to be played in order for it to have an effect. You know, and I feel like the Shanks is in a good spot as well, even if he goes safe. Oh, Gecko's not bad off the life though. This guy's got crocked on. Don't know what that's about. I can't believe you haven't said anything. Oh, lime juice.
Do you know what lime juice does?
I believe it's a
cannot activate blockers for 4,000 power or less. So, and then it's pretty much a GG. Wow, there we go. And our Shanks takes it.
Wow. Of course, dude. What spice? I mean, I don't think I've seen lime juice used that well, but like that was awesome. Wow.
Absolutely fantastic. Great plays by the Shanks player. Now, during these intermission breaks, usually they would be showing upcoming card announcements. Gorm, while I do content for my page, Jacob just mentioned, love to see black players lose. Look, not gonna lie, I am not very fond of Lucci players. I feel like black has dominated the scene for far too long now, and the only reason why is I truly believe it is because of Gecko Moria.
Paul, you just gotta be patient. 09 geckos are gone.
Yeah.
Except if you're playing Gucci, but you know.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe it's something we should have talked about before, Paul. There was not a single Blackbeard in the top 16.
That is correct.
And I feel like you know, there's so many, you know, it feels like it's the spice at the moment.
Yeah.
Here we go. Whoa! Deck boxes!
Deck boxes that no one asked for.
What do you mean I asked for that? Look at that Shanks! Woo!
Would you prefer?
Yes.
Would you prefer these deck boxes or the deck boxes that are available at beachestcg.com.au and you can use Pulposol 5 for 5% off?
Oh my god. You are shameless, brother. You are shameless. I would when I be sponsored, maybe I can.
Oh, okay. So these are promo cards that are available. No, this is the next.
They come in those deck boxes. You have a chance of hitting one of those cards in those deck boxes.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so because I think.
No, 100%. This is not the. Yeah, they come in those deck boxes.
This is the best, apparently. This might be the best volume. No, okay, you are right. No. My bad. You're right. You're right. They do come in the deck boxes. So,
but oh my god, look at these arts! Like I love that. I need 4 of those 7-cost kids. Those Luccis, those Spendines, the Nami. I mean the Uda as well. Oh my god, I want them all.
The Lucci looks absolutely frightening. Not gonna lie to you, that art is insane. Oh man,
brother, I love that Spandine. That Spandine's so sick.
I love that Nami, and like just.
Oh really? You like Nami?
Yeah, I know. Can't you tell?
Crazy man, crazy.
By the way, one of our. Oh my gosh!
sorry.
Look at that! There it is, boys. There it is. There's our Nami. Oh my gosh. I mean, not a big fan of the illustration. Like. I truly, wow, okay.
Wow.
All right. Okay, actually, no, mind, I take it back. The colors.
Oh, wow, that foiling is nice. The polar's foil. Oh, okay. Oh.
The texturing on that, absolutely. Oh, there's two?
Oh!
There's two.
Oh, no, those deck boxes are going to sell out quick. Dude, we're going to have so many deck boxes. Beach's TCG doesn't come with this. Oh my god!
Jeez Louise. Okay, never mind. I take it back.
Look at the compass in the background.
No, it's so. Oh, I need to have it now. They know their viewers. They know their players.
But it's okay, Bunday. Take all my money. It's fine. I didn't need it anyway. Look at whoa! They both look great.
Absolutely fantastic. No,
stop it.
You can't complain.
I'm beyond stoked right now. That is, if all of them look that clean, which they probably will, if there's going to be a variation for, I wonder if there's going to be a variation for each one.
Yeah, there will most likely be one, but can we just appreciate the one on the left-hand side? Oh my gosh. Both cards look absolutely fantastic, but it's just that background really just makes everything pop.
Matte Compass, I really like. It's clean. I like the background on the other one because it matches like the hair, like what they're doing with the hair. But like, I get it. It's like,
yeah.
I don't think you're upset with either one.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, why is this card not really playable though?
I wonder why.
Oh,
there's the Uta. There's the Uta. Oh
that
my.
so nice. Oh no, this is dangerous. We're gonna need like 4 of each of these.
Or hear me out.
Oh, yeah, I'm listening. Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh, why is this so next level?
I can't.
Oh.
Oh no.
Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it, please.
Who needs new cards when we see fucking, like, bloody... Oh my god, what cards, man? That's so crazy.
Alright, Gorm, take over for a bit. I'm busy doing content right now, yeah.
This man's doing content. He's found the new stuff. He's busy plugging away. Oh, that is a Peach Momosuke art. So Peach did the lore, as you remember, the 4-cost treasure lore from, I believe that was from 7?
07 treasure, yeah, that's right. Yep.
Same artist, and that is the boa. That is the starter deck boa that everyone's been playing. Those will be probably the chase of these 7 cards. They are... Oh, just wow. Oh, stop it. Like, they are these gold borders. They've learnt from the Don. They know what's going on. That is unreal. Like, that's going to be a collecting card. That's going to be a playable card. These are...
But the question is, will they give you 2 of the... Or is it random?
I have no idea.
I'm hoping it's not random.
We've got Laser in the chat just asking, why is there 2 variants for each alt? I will answer that with another question. Why not? Why not? Because Bandai know how to get players buying stuff, and we will be buying stuff like that. They look amazing. A lot of those cards are really playable. That starter deck boa will go. That's the first alt card, and
we've got an intermission. So, guys, in the meantime, we're gonna quickly eat dinner. We'll be back in a short bit. So enjoy the stream, and please make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Yeah, how do you like that production value? All right, catch you guys later. We'll be back later.
Yeah!
Do not leave. All right, see you guys shortly for the next round of One Piece. Make sure you like and subscribe.
We're back! Never left. Oh. 6. 2 Shanks? 2 Shanks. It has to be because the Lucci lost, so thus it can't be 2 Luccis because there's only 2 Luccis. Is that correct? And we know that Shanks won, so that must be 6 Dofis and 2 Shanks. Yeah. Yeah, dude, we are, it's a good time so far. Or do we see another Shanks? Do we get to see I was gonna say, surely they give us a Shanks on Dofi, you know, they at least look after us. Not everyone wants to see a mirror match, but we could be wrong.
Oops, I forgot to unmute myself. Sorry, guys. Hey, we're back.
Oh!
Oh, my bad. As I was saying, Doffy against Shanks, I am very curious to see. I truly believe Doffy might have the, Shanks might have the upper hand in this situation. I think he's playing Doffy as well.
I must be, because they haven't changed the thing. I was trying to look at his leader. Yeah. Like, I leaned forward and I'm like, no.
That's definitely Doffy. That's, okay, well, I guess we're seeing a mirror right now. Won't be able to see that many swings against life. It would just be swinging on the board, constantly just trying to wipe out their board, or whoever it has, or whoever pulls their Boa Hancock first in this situation.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think? I know since started deck 17 has been released in the probably for 3 weeks now.
Yep.
In this meta of OPO 9, is it still beneficial for people or players to play Marshall D Teach?
Oh, the 2-cost Blackbeard, which allows you to. I think so. I think it's still really strong. It's definitely a preference thing. Like, I don't think there's the thing about Dofi is that I don't think there's a correct list, and that's what I think is, you know, it's actually kind of interesting. Like, you know, to give the deck credit, because you and I, we both don't play Dofi. Yeah. That's a really good hand for this Dofi for the road.
Very good hand. Especially with the pudding.
Yeah.
A lot of if you don't know what pudding does, basically, if they have 16 cards in hand, your opponent has 16 cards in hand, well, you play the pudding, all the 16 cards get put back into deck, reshuffled, and you draw a new 5 cards. Very strong, especially against the mirror matchup. The Jinbei combo into either the Weevil or the Boa, but I'm pretty sure he's going to do that with the Boa Hancock combo. Here we have the Perona, and that is a very...
no!
Now, mind you, he mulliganed that.
Yeah, you would hope he's gone. This guy, our player on the left, has to be gone. You want him to be gone first. That is the only way he can really get into this game, I feel. You know, Perona on 1, you get to rearrange. Maybe you see a Jinbei. You know, maybe you see a Jinbei would probably be best case scenario. We will have to see. So we'll see what happens. Guy on left would love to go first. Guy on right actually would like to go second as well. It's going to be interesting. Those hands, we have like a good hand versus a bad hand.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's the other way around. So
plays first, goes for the buggy, search top 3, and then
1, 2, 3.
Definitely going to be setting. Oh, that is a very good lineup. I mean, there's 2 ways. He's preparing for the next draw, so obviously he's going to put the Mihawk on the draw phase. Then swinging 3k, 7k, bring out the Jinbei. Jinbei can bring out a Weevil. I would highly suggest, I would personally think bringing out the Weevil instead of the Boa Hancock. I
Yeah,
feel that,
you want I feel like you want Jozu's in this matchup, if I'm not mistaken.
Not also that, but also it'll be kind of pointless bringing out the Boa Hancock from your he pulls the Boa Hancock, rearranges it. He's got a very defensive lineup. I think he's seen 80% of his 2K. Wait, what other 2K counters is there? There's Buggy, there's Croc.
Buggy, Croc,
Law's one, right?
Law, yeah, that can be played. You know, it's not all lists I think play it, but like, oh god,
that pudding is kind of scaring me because the opposite, his opponent has the ideal lineup. He's got the ideal lineup, the ideal setup, and in his next turn, he has to basically try to get all of his cards onto the field ASAP before that pudding drops. Unless he wants to play the put, like, you know, he's waiting for the card hand to increase up to, let's just say, 7 max and then, you know, mill him out. But either way, his opponent, what he doesn't know, that his opponent also has a pudding as well. Yeah. And all of those 2K counters are going to go to waste unless RNG is with him and manages to get all those 2K counters. Now, turn 2 is occurring. Draw phase, gets a Mihawk. As we all know, he has the Jinbei lined up for that swing, so he's gonna go for 7 at this point.
It's very simple turn. You swing 7, you get the leader effect, you get your Jinbei, and you get I would assume Weevil, but you know, maybe we might be wrong. Yep. Onto Weaves.
And then he draws a Jozu.
Yep, perfect.
What a
Can't
luck.
go much.
It's a perfect swing. Perfect swing, perfect setup.
It's a perfect turn 2. That's you know, this is the thing that makes Blue Dofi one of the strongest decks at the moment. That turn is, you know, not every deck can deal with a turn like that. It can be backbreaking. You know, if you're, you know, and we're going to see this guy follow up with a Jozu as well, I believe. Like, you know, that is going to be brutal.
It's also unfortunate because when that Perona was played and he was rearranging his deck. I mean, yes, you have the Boa Hancock, rearrange the top 3. He needs to bottom deck him. He has to, because he needs to find more of those 4 cost bodies, bring him out onto the field. He's very limited. He only has, I can see here, Weevil. He's got all the buggies in the world to start his own circus. Then he's got like Law. He's got Law. Oh, and there's Fig.
Oh,
like I said, there's a Law. There's the 4 cost bodies that he needs. He needs to keep bouncing back. At this point, it's just going to be a trampoline. They're going to be bouncing back 4 costs for days.
I would not be surprised if, well, I mean, I could be wrong, but maybe the Lord's key in this matchup. I was just thinking, like, maybe that's too many Laws. Maybe he wants to bottom deck maybe a few of them. But, you know, we can see. I think, you know, 6 cost Jozu here is just going to be... Oh, no, he can't even play Jozu. I've been mathing wrong the entire time. He's on 5 Done. Ooh. So 5's a bit more... He's got 2 Jozu's and 5's a bit more awkward, but we'll see. I mean, what would you expect the play to be?
He's going to be playing Boa. He's going to be playing Boa, attach, play the Boa, attach the Don onto him, swing, rearrange the top 3, bring out another Warlord from using Doffy's ability. I
don't think he can Doffy ability. Oh, no. No, I don't think he can.
No, we can. Let's try it. Math. We are so good at math.
Oh, mate. We are. This is why we're not Blue Dofi players. Yeah, I think that's much more simple. You just play the Jinbei and the Boa. You get those bodies on board. And
did I just see another Boa there? Oh my god. So another Boa.
And a Blackbeard.
And the Blackbeard. To set everything up. Now, you got to be careful. You have to be very careful when you're trying to abuse the Blackbeard skill, because you're basically cycling your hand over and over and over again, and you're not gaining any cards at this point.
You're getting Don advantage, but you're not necessarily getting card advantage.
Unless that is his play, because he is anticipating the pudding.
That's true. I mean, I guess that kind of plays around pudding. We got Anthony calling us fake Dofi players. Oh, we're not fake Dofi players. We just don't play Dofi full stop.
And we're actually proud that we don't play Dofi.
I mean, I'm proud. You can't be proud, Paul. You play Nami.
First of all, Yeah.
First of all,
Okay. Okay. So what did we just miss? Okay. So he swung for the 7.
would that be into leader or into bow? Would you think?
I would say into Boa. No, he swings to leader. Maybe he's trying to fish to see whether he has any 2k counters of, because it's interesting that he went for leader rather than board, because
That's
I've
really
heard, like I personally, when I played Doffy during the starter deck event, you need, if it was a mirror, you need to keep swinging board and just wipe out these little minions, because it's just getting overwhelming. Yeah.
Yeah, but you look at left blue Dofi player. His hand is pretty stacked at the moment. He's got a lot of cards. You know, is he trying to bait out like the pudding? Like, I feel like this pudding will be backbreaking. So I believe it should be one law. I don't know what that alt forecast is. Oh, we got some good camera angles going.
Yeah. Which alt is? I know he's got another. So he swings for 7, activates the Doffy ability, gets the top deck of the law. Will he decide to bounce something back? In this situation, I think he can bounce. Yeah, bouncing back to Prona is actually quite a smart move, due to the fact that he doesn't need to have an extra 2k counter in hand. He can scout out the next 5 card lineup and basically try to fish out more forecast bodies. He decides to bounce back the Boa Hancock, takes the life as well, and he ends up getting a Marshall D Teach, which he's going to get actually a pair of them in his next turn, because as we remember, he decided to put the Blackbeard for his draw phase. Now he swings. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Oh no, it feels like that both of them are kind of trying to bait out each other's hands to play the pudding.
Yeah.
And you know, we don't play Dofi, but maybe that's what kind of decides this matchup. If you get a board established and then you're putting the other player to like a 5 when they're sitting on 7 or 8, like, you know, that could be really backbreaking. You know, we've seen this, you know, Dofi play on the rise up to 7 now, like 7 cards in hand. Really interesting. This matchup, like, you know, is this going to be a tech matchup? Like, is one of them playing a 10 cost Kaido, or you know, either of the 10 cost Kaidos, or what other techs are? There's the bounce Dofi, which I don't, you know, it's not as popular, but like, you know, those sort of tech cards are those ones that could maybe turn this matchup.
You're talking about the bounce Dofi? Are you talking about the 7 drop from the starter deck?
Yeah.
People have been playing it. I saw that. I've noticed that as well. He's got he goes for his draw phase now. At this point, I think he might. Will he play? Yes, he's asked how many cards in hand. He's playing. There it is. There it is.
It's the classic. How many cards in hand? You go 8, and you're like, no. How many cards? Like 8. It's like, no, you got 5, and you play the pudding. You're like, oh no!
And that's all of his 2k counters gone.
Yeah, that's you know, at least he knows he's got buggies to draw into. He's stoked about that.
Now, is the other Doffy player going to be a bit be Tom Petty about it? And is he going to play? No, we can't, because the pudding's already gone.
Yeah, so unless he draws into this pudding, like, you probably wants to see a pudding. Oh no, pudding.
No, pudding. It's got the Gecko Moria from the starter deck. If you don't know what that does, on play, it allows you to bring back a Warlord, apart from Gecko Moria, or 4 cost or less, from your trash into your hand. Now, we're gonna see a very, like, generic play here. 6k swing. We're gonna see a 7 cost swing from Doffy leader. I'm not sure if he does know what is at the top of his hand. Will he go to the casino and gamble it? We don't know. We'll see we'll see what he does.
I think he does know. I think he does. I believe the Boa last turn. I think because a Boa got bounced as well. So I think he knows that he's got a Warlord. And it looks like he's just pressuring. That would have been 6 into Boa. I think he's pressuring the board.
Yeah.
You know, force these cards out of hand. Yeah.
Well,
you know,
sorry, go on.
Oh no, I was going to say that pudding has really put the right Dofi player in good, strong contention right now.
In addition to that, at this point, like you said, swinging into board is actually a wise move, due to the fact that his hand has dwindled down from all those 2k counters down to basically 3 cards now, with two 1k counters. Can't really. I mean, at this point, not only does he have the lead on the board, he has the lead in both resources as well. swings towards the, I'm pretty sure he was pointing towards the Trafalgar Law, gets the draw from the Weavile using the Doppy ability, and then we see another Boa Hancock.
Wow. Yeah, and he gets the Law as well. It feels like right Dofi player definitely in the driving seat. And I will be surprised to see. I mean, I could absolutely be wrong, but this feels like the left Dofi player. He's got so much work to even catch up. It feels like he is not in a driver's seat. He has no idea what he's top decking. He has no idea what he's getting off leader ability. You know, you got 2 Josus in hand for a right player. I think this is I think that pudding literally was decided the entire match. I would not be surprised if left loses from here.
Now, let's see, what is he going to do now? The best thing that he do is probably just bounce back cards. I mean, he does have a Gecko Moria, you know, trying to get himself a counter, play a Law to bounce back a Buggy to bounce back a 4 cost from the opponent's board. Look,
I think he needs the Buggy in hand as well. Yeah, because to look his top 3.
He needs to prepare for those 6-7 swings at this point, because like, oh, there we go, 7 swing onto the Jinbei. The play on the right side, his name's Hikaru. Hikaru decides to take the hit from the Jinbei. I don't see any Gecko Morias, so I think he's just sitting quite comfortably with the current board state. Going to go for another. Would that be another set? No, it's just a 6k swing onto leader.
6 into the leader. Yep. I think he's trying to force as much counters out of hand as possible. Like, you know, swing at the lowest, you know, power thing and just get as big as a counter as possible. So he goes straight into a Weaves. What does he top deck? Another Weevil. Does he just go double Weevil? No, that'd be silly. Oh,
okay, cool.
I like this. Oh, and then I guess this guarantees one of his cards. Like,
so yeah, that's right. So you said it before. His vision into his top 5 deck is quite limited. So in order to make up for that, he decides to play the Martial D Teach, because then he can utilize the cards in his hand. However, it is going to restrict his card resources in future battles, because you're cycling the cards over and over from your hand, but you're not really drawing enough counters that you need for all those. Like, I mean, yes. Oh, in this situation, look what just happened. Look how the board state just completely switched over.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. I was literally just looking at it. I'm like, this is interesting. It's all different now.
So, Hikaru is now just thinking, what can he play? Has he used those? So what did he use for those dons for? No, he's on the defense right now, so he takes the hit. We have another pudding. I doubt that he's going to be using that pudding to give his opponents more cards in his hand. Sitting at, I think, 10 Don now. Is this the last? Yes, this is 10 Don.
I think it might be on 9.
9? No, 9, my apologies.
Yeah, you went first,
That's
so
right,
I think this is a 9 Don play. You know, is this where he starts throwing down Josus, I assume? So, like, and then he's got 3 left over for you know, leader ability, or, you know, he's a lot of... Actually, I don't know, there's a bit of counter in hand, but not like a lot.
He does need to find those 2k counters. I'm not sure how many 2k counters he's ciphered through his deck yet. So at this point, I think putting more bodies on the field, or even using Josu, as you've mentioned, to really just make the board state even. That Weavile is just it's a menace. It's an absolute menace. You get a draw on playability. Now he's going to bounce. What is he going to do? Is he going to bounce back the Weevil? No, bouncing back the Boa Hancock. I guess just to reduce the amount of blockers on the field in the next turn. Decides to use the Martial D Teach. Can he? Yeah, he can use. Yeah. He's going to bring up another body because he can use a 2-rested Don from the Josu that was played before, attach it to the Dolphy, and then go swing for a 7k swing, plus also putting extra body on the field. And this is the fascinating thing about Dolphy mirrors. Very similar to Rob Lucci mirror matches, it is a seesaw. The momentum can change at any time. especially with all the bounce back and even the KO effects. Like we just witnessed in the past 5 minutes that Hikaru was like, you know, had board state advantage, but then Rekas, which is the player on the left, he just managed to just, you know, do a complete like 180. Like now we see the other ball Hancock being removed. I mean, being KO'd. He takes a life. Oh, wait,
Yep,
what? Wait, he...
that was 8 into lead, so he was unable to do much about it. Yeah, you're not wrong. This swing has just swung back around again. He has a Weevil. That's it, really, on his side. It's like, it's. I think it's really surprising seeing the Teach be used as more of a late game tech, as a more not get out of jail free card, but like a, you know, I don't know what's on the top of my deck. I haven't been able to. Let's do something about that, and the Teach just put something there. I think, you know, I think Teach has been really good. Shown a really good showing so far in this match.
Yeah, it's definitely been as you mentioned in the late game, Teach is not just a safety net in regards to, like, you know, planning out and kind of like guiding yourself in the dark if you don't know what you have in your deck, but also just the extra 2k swing onto either leader or to other characters in the field is actually quite of a hefty hit, because you're forced out to either use 2 cards or 3 cards minimum, 2 cards minimum out of your card resources, and then use them as counter to defend your life. Now we can see here he doesn't have that much counter. He does have, is that 4 cost a 1k? Yeah, it is a 1k counter. So maximum he only has 3. Will he use that Perona to scout out, to see in the future, to basically do a possible setup, or will he go defensively and just play 2 Bowl Hancocks, 1 Bowl Hancock, one Law? But I think he actually needs that where he can bounce back the Law if he wants to, as a counter.
Yeah, he's going for the Law play. The double Boa made sense in my head because you get 2 Don onto the Dofi and can still Dofi, you know, leader ability as well with the double Boa. But it looks like, you know, it's a bit, you know, this Law is definitely doing some shenanigans, you know, plays 4, gets rid of 1. You know, it's very interesting the way that this matchup's been played, and you feel like if Hikaru had that 4k Law, you know, the 4 cost Law, the one that bounces, maybe he might be doing even better than before. You know, it's been so pivotal in this matchup, it feels like.
Rekas decides to go for the 7k swing, activate leader ability, using the boa, not the boa, using the Law ability on play, bounce it back, and decides to bounce back the Weevil. Now, obviously, that's the only he could have bounced back the Blackbeard, but I feel that that's kind of a waste. So yeah, well, he can use the it's a tough situation, because if he decides to bounce back the Weevil, well, guess what? You're just going to give him another body on the field, but also enable him to draw a card from his deck, giving him more resources.
I think he has to be, you know, if we look at what's kind of happening here, this is a really, this board state, I don't think we've got many turns left now. Like, these swings are going to start swinging. You know, we saw again the value of Blackbeard putting that Law back on to use Law twice and get the Law in hand. Like, that's, you know, he could do it a 3rd time almost. That, you know, would be a waste, but I feel like this is, you know, he's played it so well with this 4-drop Law has been almost an MVP of this match. I feel like, you know, the value that it's getting and putting all these cards back in hand, and as you see that, you know, we've got 2 life each on both of them. We are nearing the end zone, and, you know, we both know that I don't have actually much counter in hand.
That is correct.
Like, we've got so many cards in hand, but we've got, what, 8, and then I've had to guess maybe like 10 counter, and that's about it. Like, we are
2, 3 counter.
Sorry,
no, he's got 4k. He's got, so Hikaru only has 4,000 power worth of counter, and in all honesty, this is like it's all balanced out on both fields, because yes, he's like, even though Rekas has only 1,000 power less in counters, here we go. He counters out, and it diminishes his hand even more. But Hikaru's sitting so comfortably. He still has the two bow Hancocks to build up his defense. But at the same time, Rekas might actually have the upper hand due to the fact that if he places those two bowers, he could bounce one of them back so easily. Now,
get those bodies on field and just say deal with these two weevils. Good luck with it. This is such a precarious time. Like, we see Hikaru's hand. It's just he doesn't have a whole, like, he has his basic stuff, but there's not a whole lot going on. I guess like the most valuable thing that he has this Jozu on board, and he also has this pudding on board. It's just a bit of extra pressure. One dot on the pudding, that's a swing. Forces a 1k out of hand minimum, and then we'll where do you go from there? Do you play bowers to get like a leader effect again, or do you play this buggy to look at your top cards? I mean, I think he knows what he has because he saw a buggy. I believe it was a croc and a Perona.
Yeah.
So I believe there's a croc on top of his deck. Does he cheat out that croc just to get more bodies on field? Normally used as a 2k counter, but like I don't think we can underestimate how valuable it is just keeping a body on board. And that, I feel like Lekas has done such a good job of getting back into this game. I thought that pudding was going to be next level game breaking.
Yeah.
It felt like he was no way back. And if you look at the hand sizes, Lekas has a much better, and stronger hand.
Well, in saying that, things are going to take a pivotal swing at this point because he's going to swing 7 with pudding because he's trying to really diminish Rekas' hand. At this point, he might actually a smart move would either he might be playing the Boa Hancock, or it's actually also quite beneficial if he plays the Weevil just to get a gamble, try to get himself another card resource. In his top deck before, he could have pulled out the 2k counter Buggy. Is he going to go? Oh no, he's going to go with a Jozu?
Yeah. I mean, Jozu's a very sticky body. That, Jozu's a 6 spot. It's not being bounced.
You clever girl. I know what he's going to do. The reason why he swung with the pudding in the first place is to use and utilize her before she gets put back into her hand, because in order to diminish Lakers' hand, we all know what's coming next in Hikaru's turn. We're going to see that pudding back into action.
You ain't wrong there, and sometimes you just look at pudding as almost a winning card. Like, if they've got 9 cards in hand, that means they're gonna have counter. Let's give him 5 cards in hand, and he's just taking these hits. He's getting, unless Lekas is looking for the win next turn, maybe that's what he's looking for.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love it, but he's got to do something.
We see another 2k counter, the Crocodile. So all up, he's got 10k worth of. Oh wait, does Boa Hancock have a plus 1000 counter or no?
I believe he does.
She does? Yeah. Man, we are not Doffy players.
we are not Doffy players. We should. It's good practice for us. We're going to learn a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold. Let's hold that thought.
Yeah.
Let me look at a Doffy. Let me look at what Boa does. No counter. No counter.
Okay.
No counter. We were. Oh boy. We are. Yeah. Well. Okay. So 2 bricks we know in hand at least. So what? That's a Weevil is a brick as well. So
in this situation, he has to play the 2 bowlers just for the defense. He's doing card distribution right now. He's gonna go for the game, but I don't think it's not gonna turn out quite well due to the fact that, Rekas doesn't have hindsight and we do.
And we know everything.
He has a 2k counters, Buggy and the Crocodile. So this is actually not looking good for Rekas unless he decides to play the 2 bowlers and Hikaru plays the pudding and gives him the 2k counters that he needs to survive.
Why are we showing an Usopp? Who has an Usopp? Does someone have an Usopp?
Apparently Hikaru has a Usopp in his deck.
Whoa, spicy.
He's got a I don't like. It would be lovely to see Usopp right now. No, I think the commentators were just saying that Rekas, would have benefited for having Usopp in his deck.
I think he's going for game here.
Yeah, he has to.
And two Josu swings, it's too much.
Is he going to take it? I think he can still survive the 9k swing.
Yeah, I think you just take it then. You just get though.
Yeah.
No, I just counters. Simple.
Out, yeah.
2/2Ks.
Yeah.
And to be honest, Lekas might just drop the GGs here, but I think he's a gamer. He'll play it out.
He's gonna sandbag it. No, he won't. See how we go. No, the Japanese are not known to be sandbaggers, so they finish off their opponents in honorable ways, and we're gonna be seeing this right now. Probably like what 2 7k swings. Bait out as much cards as you can, then go all out. He's going for a 9k.
Did he just leave 4 Don and he's just giving the GG?
Yeah.
Left 4 Don up. He knew what was happening.
Oh.
Wow, GG to Hikaru. Well, I think the pudding was great, and the Josus, they're so sticky.
Yes. Very, very sticky. We all know what time it is, Will. You're going to be taking care of this part because it is content time.
Oh, time. Play the jingle ball. Content. He's gonna do content. Is he gonna stream in content? No, he can't do both because he's a bot. Yeah, that's the one. What do we got? We got more of this. Do we have more of the deck box cards, or do we have some starter deck? 21. I nearly said 11. We're way past 11.
I truly think that they're gonna show, because they only showed 3 cards from the promo deck boxes. So they're going to be showing the last 3 cards as well. How many cards was there?
There was 7, I believe.
There was 7?
Yep.
They might be just... Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, they're definitely just going to show the remaining thing. It would be nice as a little surprise. That they do show as a little sneak peek of OP11. Please, let me see, like, just give a little
pixel.
A little pixel, yeah. Here we go. Now we're going for the card announcements. There we go. This is deck boxes.
Yeah! The deck boxes! I'm sold.
By the way, they're $40 each.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What are they? How many packs do I get?
Is that 40? That's $40, right?
Oh, I mean, I haven't done a conversion in a long time.
Oh, kid.
Oh, see, this is the first alt art for 7-cost kid. So I will be needing 4 of them.
Do you need it or do you want it?
Yes. Anyway, so he's never had an alt art except in the championship one, and I wanted those ones. These ones I need. As we know, the championship stuff is very
Now,
very
one of our viewers asked if it was $40 per card. It is $40 a card, but also it is RNG because apparently you do not get I hope it's $20 per card, so you get both the not regular art and also the alternate art. Oh my gosh! Stop it, Ron! Oh my god!
This might be controversial. I think I like the other one more than the gold plated, but maybe it's just me.
There it is.
Yeah, we will see. I mean, I love the pink, the purple.
It feels like there's more texture on the regular art. Look.
Yeah, I think that's interesting. But like, they both look great. They both look so good. I don't think you'd be disappointed with either one of them. Hopefully, it's not just one per deck box. Like, these cards will be very, very. Oh, that's
that's Spandine.
Spandine, my man.
It's Spandine or Spandine?
You could be Spandine, I'll be Spandine.
Let us know in the comments below.
Let us know.
I honestly thought that was Rob Lucci for a second.
What's bro?
He's got that mullet.
The mullet. See, like that's so clean. He's got the mushy. There's the mushy, the dairy. What are they called? What are the snails called?
They're the den.
The den.
Mushis, yeah. Oh my gosh. This is interesting. The artist that created this did the same artwwork for the Sabo and Ace.
I was about to say the Sabo and Ace, yeah.
Yeah, so he's a long lost brother of Sabo and Ace.
Sabo Ace. And Luffy, of course,
And
is
Luffy,
the
of
fourth
course,
brother.
yes.
Guys, OP11 is the four brothers. We've had four emperors, and now it's the four brothers. Bandine, Luffy, Ace, and Sabo.
What?
Everyone's favorite. Bro, new manga just dropped. You heard it here on the Paul and Gorm stream. Like, I think we've said it a lot, but these cards, I mean, I'm surprised how next level they are for just a deck box.
Can you imagine if we had this sort of quality of foil back in the I don't know how old you are, but were you born in 96?
97.
97. Damn, I'm old. Well, it looks like they're going to another break. Gives me time to
Content away, Paul.
Content away. It seems like I think I'm going to have another announcement. No, they're going on.
We might be going on break. It looks
alright.
like we're going on break, but all we want, hopefully, Paul, after we come back from break, is
Yeah.
a Shanks v Kofi matchup or a Shanks on Shanks. We will happily watch those.
Yeah, well, stay tuned. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you like any of our content, and we'll be back shortly. Please don't leave, okay? Please don't.
Please don't leave!
Alright. We are so good at math. This is why we're not good Goku players.
Yeah, I think that's much more simple. You just play the gym. I think he needs the buggy in hand as well. Yeah, because to block his top three.
he needs to prepare for those 6-7 swings at this point because, like, oh, there we go, 7 swings onto the Jinbei. This is 10. Oh, yeah.
Dragon, one of the best control cards in red.
Built around reversing Luchis because, as we both saw on the top 16. What was that for? Roxas? Ow! Oh, wait. Roxas, stop headbutting. Why are you headbutting me? Yeah, it's alright. We're up to the third. All right. We're back. Should I mute myself? Sorry about that. Okay, we are back. So we have Dolphy against Shanks.
Yo! Yeah, that was a quick break. We were not ready for the quick break.
Yeah, I was not ready for that. I was like...
We came out of nowhere. It's just like, oh my god, we're here.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now This is the matchup that I want to see. This is the matchup
Yes,
that I want
sir.
to see.
Yes, sir. Me too. Me too.
Now, is it the first Shanks player that we saw?
Is it our new man's?
Is it a new player? Let's see here. So, as we all know, the first Shanks player that we saw had the arsenal to combat against. Yes, it is.
It's our man's.
It's our man's. It had the arsenal to combat against Lucci players, Lucci and also Doffy players. Oh my gosh! Look at that.
That's not a terrible curve. Depends what he's playing. I mean, the Ben Beckman is a great card to see.
Yeah.
To be honest, so is the Marco. Marco can really help get rid of some of these annoying Dofi stuff. It KOs, Peronas, buggies that are just sitting there. Get him out of there.
Brian just messaged us in chat. He asked if there's any more support for Shanks in OPA 10.
Well, do you want to talk about it, Paul? Or
I would love to. So there is a new card called Divine Departure.
Oh!
It has a new alternate art version as well. It looks.
Oh!
People don't. It's not saying it's a manga, but it's a super parallel art.
It's the first manga event, though, isn't it? That's kind of the way they phrased it, right?
Now, one cost is it's a main and also a counter. So for one, if you're using the counter option, it's plus 3,000 to your leader or opponent. However, if you decide to use the main effect, you pay the one cost, but then you must rest 5 more Don, so it's 6 in total, and you will be able to KO a 8 cost or less, 8,000 power or less, meaning goodbye to our Morias, goodbye to our Jacks. It is actually very strong. It's a very strong support card for Shanks. Now, getting straight into
Moira.
Sorry, go on.
Well, I was going to say, Moira doesn't get hit by that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's a 9k. But it is, I think thematically it's meant to be the 01 kid is 8k power, so thus it's a KO.
Yeah.
That is what is happening to Divine Departure.
So on the right hand side, we can see that Hiro, our Doffy player, is using the Doffy Don. On the left hand side, we have Ichiho. Ichiho is our... Yep.
Sorry, is that the OP10 Don?
That's OPO10 alternate art Don. Yes, that is correct, sir. Who went first? It seems that... Oh, yes, our Shanks homeboy went first. Bit of a... Now, the amount of cards that he could set up for this, well, basically, he'd go for the 8k swing if he wants to. 7k swing.
Oh, man, this is such a strong turn from the Dofi, man.
Actually, he can go for the 8k swing if he wants to activate the ability from the Doffy swing.
Yeah, because he gets a Jinbei and plays a Weevil. Like, this is a strong turn for 8k swing, bang, Jinbei, bang, Weevil. So this is like... This Dofi is cooking. I think you just take that always, and let's see what he gets.
He's got a 10-drop Shank. Yeah. Now
10-drop KO Shanks. One of my favorite cards.
He needs to have a cost reduction to get at least something off the field. At this point, he doesn't. He's gonna go swing.
He can KO the Teach, however.
That is correct, using the Marco ability. Now, also, this is kind of scary. Have you noticed Hero's hand? We have the infamous Gravity Blade. So if he decides to play the 2 5 costs, it is going to be a bit troublesome.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see how that's kind of played. If that's like the, it does take the Dofi off a bit of pressure because, like, sure, you're getting rid of 2 cards, but you're not playing anything yourself. And if that just stalls another turn for Shanks to maybe drop, 10 cost Rust Shanks, like that kind of this feels like where this matchup goes is that if Shanks gets that 10 cost drop, Shanks that minuses everything, then that's where you start stabilizing, that's where you start controlling. Like, Dofi does not have good ways to deal with big cards. They never have, unless they're playing Kaido variants, and even then it's hard to deal with a 10 cost card.
We're going to... He's already putting 1 Don aside for that 7k swing, but I don't think will he be using his Doffy ability at this point? he only has 5 Don. He can't put any extra bodies on the field apart from the one that goes top deck from his the top card from his deck. What else can he do in this situation? Like, he does have Corona.
I think he plays the Perona here to just have a look to see what's. Because what if you're Jinbei, you're not loving Jinbei. You know, this is actually quite an awkward turn. It feels like for the Dofi player. I think you Perona here though, because I think you just want to keep the pressure on. That, you know, imagine if he had a teach, he could you know, manipulate a bit more, maybe play the Jinbei and stuff.
Well, he's saying that he does actually have a teach in his hand.
Does he?
Yeah, he's got another teach in his hand, 2 cost.
Oh.
Next to the next to
Oh,
the
he does.
Jinbei.
Yeah. Sorry, Yeah. Okay. It just seems like he feels like you want to be playing another Jinbei or something, but I guess not. So he uses leader ability, and can counter 2 because Jinbei is now at 6. Okay. Yep. So he plays his teach.
Can swing another 8 if he wants to, but is he going to? He's going to be building board. He's going to put the Jinbei on top. Might put up. I don't think he's going to put up. No, he's got the law, so he can do the Jinbei into the law.
Yep. I don't think Jinbei into the law, unless is he just playing Jinbei no effect? He's debating.
He's debating about it.
Because law has to get rid of something to push something back to his hand, and that's a little bit awkward. Really?
No, wait. So he trashed the Jinbei. Yeah, that's right. Good. Then he bounces back a card. He bounces back the Sengoku.
I don't think that. I don't love that. I think that's a bit awkward.
Interesting play.
Sengoku. Yeah, very interesting. Like losing a 4K body, but I guess like, you know, the Sengoku, he puts the value on being able to search again more than, you know, it is a little bit awkward. It's hard to get rid of bodies on board to do this stuff, and you know, he's going to grab the Weevil, so that's going to be his next turn play. Does he have?
It's unfortunate because the blockers, he just whiffed. He didn't decide to take the Boa blocker, and now he's got no blockers. But I think he's preemptively doing that because he has Gravity Blade in hand.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
True.
Sorry if you hear my kid in the background. He's running around like crazy. Okay, now he's got two rad beams. 2 rad beams, but they're not going to be doing much because obviously he's still on 3 life. In this situation, so he's on 7 Don, he will most likely be playing the Ben Beckman. Luckily,
yeah, you'd think so, unless he goes for a Marco just to KO something again. You know, if he thinks that the Dofi has a Gravity Blade, he kind of, not baits it, bait's probably the wrong. Yeah, I think he's going to go for the Marco play and leave a Rad Beam up, which, you know, that makes sense in my head. I think this Teach is too valuable to leave on the board. We saw how good Teach was last game. Get rid of it.
it's a very smart play, but we know what's going to be coming next, Will.
Yeah, it's a Gravity Blade.
Yeah, that's right. The Gravity Blade is going to be coming up. It is a very, there's a lot of investment into it. He will be swinging either 2 5s and a 7 or 5 6 7.
I don't know about you, but I feel like if he, you know, he more likely will Gravity Blade here, but I feel like the Shanks is not in a bad position if that is the case. You know, next turn he more than likely just plays Dragon would be my guess to get 2 swings out just to control that board much more. And if you ask yourself, what is the Dofi player doing next turn? You know, Grav Blade looks great here, but then what does he do next turn?
He doesn't have that. I mean, yes, he does have the Perona. He could probably set up another Warlord top of the deck, put it on play. But other than that, he is very limited in counters. He's only got technically 8k.
Yeah, you can only go up to 8. Yeah.
There's a Gravity Blade.
I mean, it makes it like, don't get me wrong, this is a great play, but if we're looking to the future, you know, Shanks is very close to stabilizing here. If he finds, you know, obviously that 10 cost Shanks, we're going to talk about it the entire time, the one with Rush, but like, you know, if he's on 9, he can play Dragon and then to keep a Rad Beam up as well, and I think that's a strong, really strong turn, like, and then he can play the 10 cost Shanks, like, you know, he's going to be at the whim of top decks here, but I think it might be, you know, because he can't counter out of the Dragon and the Shanks. I think it's going to be tough.
Oh no, look, well,
like, because if he, I guess, Paul, if you're looking at it, if he counters out of, let's say, the Shank swing, which will more than likely be, You know, it might be 8. It more than likely probably will be 7 though, when you
Yeah.
keep the Don up for a Rad Beam. That's going to be his hand, and he'll have one
Ooh.
Weevil in hand.
There's another dragon.
Great card to top deck. I mean, you want to be seeing dragons, just control so well.
Is that
And there's the Roger as well.
Please.
What a card,
I-
man!
I-
What a card.
I hope that he has an opportunity to play it, because
Look, yeah, I don't think it's great here right now, but there will be a point. Yeah, dragon, bang,
Yeah, okay.
9. 2 onto the shanks. Like, surely you swing 7. Yeah, 7
Yeah.
into the law.
7
And this
into
is
the-
such.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, he's thinking about it, but I think you just counter here. But like, his next turn is a Weevil and then a Prey that the Dofi hits.
Then it's conundrum right now, because can we just talk about the amount of cards that Hiro has? He does it. Okay, he's gonna swing onto the Weevil. All right, good.
Yep.
Now, playing a Weevil, he'd probably swing, if he's that desperate, swing with the Sengoku. But that is a 3 Don investment in.
Wow, that Corona is a huge top deck.
Yeah.
He just guarantees himself hitting off. Like, imagine if he's he Dofi leaded and then he hit the Perona. He will not be having a good time.
Yeah.
I think that Perona is a huge top deck. It just means he guarantees that extra value off this Dofi leader ability.
Now let's see this top deck. What does he have? Well, he's got the Jinbei, the Gecko
Oh.
Moria. Not bad. No blockers though.
Not good either. Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't know, Paul. I just like, if you're getting a Jinbei, you're not really playing anything with the Jinbei. We know he has a Weevil in hand. Well, maybe that's okay, but like, and then he draws into what, a Lore or something? Maybe that's his turn. Oh, actually, that might be the play.
because, oh man,
Gecko.
he can't. That Croc in that lineup is not even going to be quite useful unless he prepares it for the next draw phase, which I think he might.
Well, he gets, so if he plays the Jinbei off leader, he gets the Weevil from hand. So that will be interesting. So let's see how we go. I think that's probably going to play is get the Jinbei, drop the Weevil, draw a card, then swing what you need to.
Okay.
You know,
He's still
I think this
thinking about it.
turn- Yeah, I think this turn's a lot better than what I was expecting, at least. I think that Perona top deck was very good.
It definitely needed to just scatter the top 5 cards, but the question is, how long can Hero last against the onslaught of just red aggro? We know that he has a dragon in hand with another rush, and then he has to worry about the dragon that's already on board. It's a very sticky situation. It can go either way at this point, because look at Ichiho's hand. He's got 2 Rad Beams. If he wants to play it smart, he keep the 2 Don active to play those 2 Rad Beams. Because the other cards that he has in his hand are no counters, absolutely no counters.
I feel like these are the pivotal turns which is really gonna make this game. I think he probably puts the Jinbei, draws into the Croc, and then top decks the Lore next turn, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, he's thinking these. It's like a.
I honestly think that he needs to put that Croc right in the middle, so in his draw phase he has at least a 2k counter in hand. Not it's going to do much with the 2 amount of bodies that's going to appear on the big bodies that's going to appear in the next turn. Yeah, there we go. Is he going to do it? Because what can he bounce back? Is he thinking of putting the Croc on the board so he can at least bounce back the Perona or the Sengoku?
Oh, maybe. I mean, maybe Sengoku's. Maybe that's what he's thinking, the Sengoku, because that gets him a card and then it resets the next 5. Because he, if we look at this hand, like the top 5, it's not the greatest top 5.
Plays a Weevil, draws a card. We forgot about the Weevil. No, he plays a Jinbei. So he's gonna play the Jinbei again. There was 2 Jinbeis that we saw, right?
Yeah, it was.
Swing 7. Let's just swing 6. He needs to go fishing. He doesn't know that he has nothing in hand. Is he going to take the hit? It's kind of scary, especially with dealing with one life. He either has to clear board ASAP. He has to worry about the Weevil on the next swing. He could, if he wants to play a bit fishy there, is he going to take it? He's got 4 Don left. He takes it. Oh no.
I think he's just preparing for the red.
Okay, that's it's very nice. He's got to play. He has to play the red beam at this point. Bounce back.
More.
Yeah.
More. Okay, just count. Okay. And so yeah, he just red beams, gets him up to 10. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's nice and easy.
Yep. And plays a Sengoku, scouts out.
Yep.
He's trying to play for the what you call it, the 2K counters. No, he takes the Gecko instead.
Board. Oh, okay. No, he's debating between. I see what he's doing. He just wants to protect the board. He thinks he has the tools to win here, and you know, Shanks is on one life. That's not a lot of life. And we look at the Dofi on 4 still. Shanks has a lot of needs to come back a lot here.
What does he have? He's at 8K. He has 8K, so he has to swing for, like, he can just swing once with the dragon. Yep, there's the dragon. Attach it to Don, to the Shanks if he wants to. I'm kind of cautious in this situation. I wouldn't. He decides to swing 7. He can save it if he wants to.
Would you save it here, Paul?
I would. Oh, but yeah, I would save it because actually no, I wouldn't, because he's got the rush. I forgot about the 2 rushes. No, I wouldn't. Let it go.
And just fill up that hand, you know.
He's got the Jozu. He has the.
Is this? Hear me out, Paul. Is this a Roger angle?
No, it isn't. Oh, maybe.
You know what I mean? If because so let's say if Shanks takes this hit and he puts him in 0, Roger is now activated.
Yeah.
He has 2 swings.
No, but the thing is, but he has a 2. Oh yeah, 2. I guess so. But he doesn't have any blockers, so it's either way. He doesn't have, like.
But you're still getting hit for a 13k swing. You know what I mean? Yeah,
that's true. He does have a couple of counters on the field. He's got a 1k, 2k, so 3, 9, 10.
It's a lot of counter.
That's a lot
of
yeah.
And you know, we don't know what he's going to play, but I think maybe this is where he looks for more 2Ks. Plays Gecko to get another 2K to hand, or you know, Sengoku goes searching for a 2K, stuff like that. You know, you can get a buggy, you can get a croc.
Could we just say that?
Yeah.
Ichiho has played admirably in regards, despite having so many bricks in hand. He didn't have that many 2K counters. He only had 2 rad beams. One of them's gone now. Now, it's not just the game that you're playing physically, it's also mind games as well.
Of course.
The fact that he has 2, he plays 2 Don active at the end of his turn on purpose. He's trying to punk out Hiro, and hopefully tries to waste some Don investments onto swing 6. And hopefully he falls for it, and like he's gonna go for the Jinbei. Is it Jinbei? No, Jinbei's still in hand. Gecko Moria tries to get himself another counter. Oh,
Blackbeard. Okay.
It's gonna cycle through it. He's gonna try to cheat out the Jinbei. Yeah, it's already separating the Jinbei. Probably put it on top of the deck unless he decides to put something else. No, it was the
law, wasn't it?
It was the law, yeah. I think he's trying to get the Perona back in hand, maybe? He still hasn't activated the Shanks ability. Gets the Sengoku back. He has 1 Don left. Swing 7. Will he decide to play the Doffy ability? I don't think so. I think he's going to use the Sengoku to fish out more 2k counters just to prepare for the onslaught of swings that's going to come his way.
And so he red beams out of the 7k swing.
Sengoku, there we go. Do we see a buggy? There's a croc, 2k counter, and we saw the whiff on the 2 bowl Hancocks. Not that it matters. So he's got Sengoku. Please make sure that's right.
Yes, so he has 6k, 7k, 8k worth of counter in hand. Oh, the Rayleigh. The Rayleigh is...
What would you do in this situation?
Oh, I think you have to.
Go for game, right?
Oh man, but you just
Actually,
seen the
no, you
amount.
don't need to. You don't need to go for game. You can just swing bodies. Okay, goes for the Rayleigh.
And then does he look to KO? Yeah, he just KO the Gecko.
Yep,
Yep, KO the Geckos. That's the standing one.
yep,
And then you go 9 and 9. You get these 2 bodies off the board.
yep.
And then, do we see
He's going
his
to
1 life?
he's going to save like he's going for 5 on the
5 into
Weevil.
5 into 4 because he rallied. Or I mean, it might have been the other way around. It might be 5 into 3.
He takes it. Okay, he's using those counters just to basically yeah, he's not. Oh, he's starting to use a counter now. I don't know. Would you have to save those 2 bodies? Nah, I wouldn't. At least save one of them at this point.
I think he's saving it. I think this is saving the law, and then he swings.
This is not looking good for the Shanks as well, but he's doing the same thing. He's doing the mind games. He's got 2 Dawn active. He thinks that there's gonna be 2 reward rad beams because we only seen 2 rad beams.
Not a great top deck from Goku. I mean, you firstly saying Goku. You have a 2K in hand. Let's see, like, what are we looking for here, Paul? I mean, the femur. The femur's interesting. Doesn't really do anything in this.
Well, a lot of that is a female. Yeah, I can see it right there. Decides to go for another counter. No, ball handcuff. Do you think it's going to happen?
This could happen.
This
could
happen?
be
The Goldie Roger.
Oh, it might be it, Paul. Please,
Please, I want to see the Goldie Roger, please.
please.
We haven't seen it in action ever in any major tournaments. We haven't seen it in action. So, is that a pudding?
It's pudding.
Oh
It's
no!
pudding.
Okay,
Pudding
okay.
doesn't-
Just whiff it. Okay, whiff it.
You
Okay.
can't be playing pudding. You can't be playing pudding. You give him 2 extra cards. He says,
Yeah.
he says, thank you very much. I appreciate the 2 extra cards.
He's got 4 left. Does he play the Jinbei? No, he's not gonna play. There's no point in playing the Jinbei. He's going to be swinging and attaching those 4 Dawn onto a character. It's either going to be Marshall D.
Shanks
Cheech.
No way Shanks just lose here. I'd be wrong, and no, he just goes heavy. Because I was gonna say, does he put like the Don onto the Blackbeard to then go? What's that? 7? So
Yeah.
he goes 7, gets it down to 6. You 2K. Okay, never loses there. Because you can use the Blackbeard because you got rested Don.
Yeah,
You can attach. Yeah. So he just goes heavy. He goes heavy.
He's already
Who's
touched the
going
Dawn.
to, right?
He's already touched the Dawn. Too bad. Take it, brother. Take it. Yes.
Take it.
What is it?
Smart
What is it?
man.
What is
He
it?
knows
What is it?
what is it? Hold. I think it's a counter. I think it's 2K.
Oh,
It isn't too. It's
it
lime
is,
juice.
Lime juice. He's got another lime
Oh, he's going.
juice. It's so again. Okay, swing. Yes.
Wait,
8.
this has to be game. This has to be.
It has to be, yeah. Okay, good.
Swing
yeah.
9 again.
Let's
Go,
see
go.
it. Let's see it.
You swing 13. Yeah.
We see the goal.
Yes!
He pulls up the
Yes.
win condition.
Yes. Go on. He baited him into the bow. He goes, "Take this bow."
That
Yes.
is insane. He does it.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
I think that is the first time we've ever seen
Oh,
Goldie win condition.
Well, hang on. Did he just take the hit though? Does it count?
I'm
If he
no, first of all, I'm allowing it. I'm allowing it. I don't care. You can't take that away from me, okay? You can't take that away from me.
Yes. Yes, that was sick. What a that you can't. Wow, that is some high octane One Piece gameplay.
That means, guess what? You know what that means, right, Will? We are going to
Right.
see
Thanks to the final.
Shanks in the final. Now, I'm praying that we see the other Shanks player, make it into the finals, and then we have the
it's gonna be
craziest
mirror match?
match.
Oh, I doubt it, but my god, it'll be great. This has been, for our first, live commentary, this has been a very fun finals. We rock up and we're like, there's 13 Dofi players. We're in trouble here. I was 11, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. And what you call it? By the way, Will, if you didn't know,
Yeah.
this is
I didn't know.
this is the last live stream of OPO9, because the
and
next live stream is going to be OPO10, and we're going to see some very, very interesting.
And
Line.
Paul, we will be commentating that live.
Yes,
we will be there, Paul.
We will be there. Yes, that's right. That's right.
All things hoping.
Yeah.
Asterisk.
if you like the way we if you like the content that we're making, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, and we really appreciate it. We've just actually bumped up to 5 more subscribers, so really appreciate the new subscribers. Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate everyone. Thank you for thanks to everyone coming out and like just watching One Piece with us. This wouldn't be any fun if that you guys weren't here. So we appreciate you. Oh, and the deck boxes are back. Let's go. Let's go.
More content.
Well, it's only going to show one, and then what? Do they got 2 more?
No, they only showed 2. They only showed 2 in the previous one, so they're showing the last 2 here. They baited us. Well played. So they really milked it. Dude, can you imagine? Vince...
Whoa! Hang on,
my gosh,
that is unreal.
That's sick. It's like he's slowly transforming into it. That's sick. Actually, I rate that. Look at his arm and look at his face. His face is still a human, but his arm is thing.
That is so cool. Oh, Paul, one day we're gonna have to do like a winner box tournament at like Pokebox or something, and we're gonna have to jump on them. That would be sick. That is our. That's our local. Shout outs to Pokebox.
Yeah. If you want to, Yeah, actually, do you want to do a stream at Pokebox?
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be so much fun if we just jumped on the little hot mics or hot desks, whatever. That'd be sick.
Yeah. Look at that. My call makes a very good point. How long until people stop saying OPO10 and just start saying OP10?
It's so hard. It's so hard. And he's so right, but it's just so hard. Wow, that is. I'm team non-gold foil on this one.
Yeah, I really like the original art. I mean,
like the flames coming off, like that's so sick.
That's what you want. That's sick, man. It's just.
That isn't these are next level. Where are these alt arts coming from, man?
Wait till we hit OP20.
Yeah, we're gonna do saying OPO20.
OPO20. We're still gonna say it, Michael. We're still gonna say OPO20.
JMP makes a good shout. The Animorphs cards. Oh man, that's such a good shout. What you reckon as soon as the OP100 comes out, it'll be OPO100.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the Bonnie, of course.
The Bonnie, of course, yeah. Yeah, definitely an interesting illustration that they have decided to choose for Bonnie. Bear in mind,
no, let's not go there, Paul. It's a great illustration.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Showing Bonnie in the Egghead arc. Yeah. Some of the that's what OPO8 was based on. 7. Yeah. No, it's 7. 8. Disregard.
Yeah.
Oh no, 7 was based on, but the Bonnie came out in 8. And we have so much. Oh, I mean, that's just.
Is that grapes?
Yep, that's grapes. You got your apples. You got your steak.
I like that. It really cool if she was eating, like. Look at that.
Brian saying what we didn't want to say. We'll leave it at that. Thank you, Brian. Yeah. That is the cleanest gold foil. That's like a full. Wow.
Yeah, that's sick.
I mean, I don't think we can disagree, Paul. Like, if we could get play sets of all these, we will.
Yes, we will. I'll be buying out all of the Nami cards.
Oh wow.
Look at that. There's a massive contrast.
Yeah, I mean the
gold is too excessive.
Yeah, it definitely feels like real gold on that one. That one's like gold plated. You put that in your bloody deck and it just you can barely pick it up.
Yeah. And that's all of the releases for the event. I think they're gonna go for a quick break. There it is. Look at that. Out of all your favorites, I think my favorite would have to be the Rob Lucci, then the Nami.
Agreed.
Then the Kid, then the Spandine, the fourth brother.
The fourth brother! What's up, brother? It's so hard to rank all these, though. I think they're all amazing arts. I would happily play every single one of them.
Yeah.
Like, I think they've done a really good job here. It depends how the distribution goes. Like, if it's a $40 deck box to get one of these cards, that's a bit brutal. We'll have to see how it goes, though.
Yeah, so that's why I always buy singles, ladies and gents. Always buy singles, yeah?
Yeah, but your singles are going to cost more than a box.
That is true, that is true. And also, if it's luck dependent, you might not even get the alternate art. You might just get the normal, regular art.
I mean, but wow, like they're so good. Like the deck, we haven't seen the deck boxes. Maybe they're much better than we ever think. But they look very, plasticky. But we'll see how it goes. Look, we're there for the cards. The cards are the next level.
Now, I showed it on my my Facebook page, so if you haven't followed Bulbasaur on Facebook, follow and like that page now. They actually have, you know how a lot of people are using Sidewinders? Like, I mean,
Yep.
So One Piece is making their own official ones.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
All right, they'll be back. We'll be back on a short break. So make sure you tune in again for the last round of the evening. And
The grand final.
It'll be Shanks versus Shanks. Calling it now. Hopefully it is.
There will be a Shanks in the final. That's my take.
Make sure you like and subscribe, and please, stay on the stream for the last match.
And thank you for being here. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are killing it. We really appreciate the support.
Yeah. Thank you. Be right back, guys.
BLB.
Alright. Alright, and we're back. So we're here for the last round of the Aichi Championships. Now,
Brakes go fast, Paul. These brakes go fast.
yeah, I know. I think they just zoom in past it because everyone's like, I want to go sleep. It's already done. Now, the results that everyone's waiting for is who is the Shanks going to be versing?
Will it be the other Shanks? Or will it be Dopey?
I'm hoping it's the other Shanks because, or if it's a Dofi, I'm really banking on the Dofi to lose. So you know, I mean, I don't want to sound biased or anything, but you know, yeah, Shanks. One of
Yeah, we are non-biased commentators. We are non-biased, Paul. Remember that. Remember that. Let's go, Shanks! Oh!
All right. What are the commentators talking about? I think they're discussing. I don't even hear them. I've got everything on mute.
They're discussing Dofi and how strong Dofi's been and how excited they are for OP10, OPO10 that is.
OPO10.
We're very excited for OPO10 as well.
OPO10.
It is crazy that we are looking at, you know, 09 for us is coming out in less than a week. Less than a week. And they're on 10. And it's just like, hey, 10. And it's like, wow.
By the way, speaking of which,
yeah.
So what's gonna happen is there is going to here we go.
Our man's.
Man, can I just say, like, these the players that are playing, I don't know what it is, but the players that are playing, they look so anime. Like everyone's just looking so anime. Can I just say that?
They have so much style. These guys are so stylish. I'm such a fan.
Yeah.
Like, look at this jumper. It's got a little snowboarding man. Go off.
You don't know who the main character is in this situation.
No.
We have Ichiho over here. Now, who is the other player playing? Please.
Go Eiichiro. Let's go. Let's see. You know, is it a Shanks on Shanks or is it a Shanks on Dofi? If I had to take a guess, the odds are not in favor for Shanks on Shanks.
Unless the other Shanks has, you know, decided to destroy the competition. It would be hilarious if it was the other Shanks and then they both had exactly the same sleeves.
Oh. I mean, this build up. It's intense. We'll never know what the other guy is playing. That is a Dofi. That is a Dofi.
That is a Dofi.
That looks like a man.
Japanese players have so much style, man. Just have so much style.
Stylish, man. Leather jacket man playing Dofi. Can't ask for much more.
Yeah. But it's actually winter there right now, so which is, you know,
I wish it was our winter, Paul.
Oh mate, I prefer winter over summer any day.
Oh man, let me rug up. Let me be cold. Let me just put on layers.
Yeah.
Simple, but.
Now, yes, sorry, speaking of which, since OPO9 is around the corner, kind of looks like Paul. First of all, yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but there's similarities there, Paul.
Yeah, okay, apparently there's a running joke. Apparently I look like Han from Fast and the Furious. I don't see it. My wife sees it. Everyone else sees it. I don't. I personally don't.
That's the only reason your wife married you is because you look like Han.
Yeah. Is that me? Apparently, I'm commentating at the same time as playing in the championship in Japan.
Oh my god! Look at all the 2Ks, man. Sorry to distract.
Oh, there's so many 2Ks, and but you know what tops it off? That cherry on top, the dragon.
The dragon. Chef spice right there.
Eat your chips and chop your hair. Oh man. Oh yeah. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Since OPO9 is coming around the corner, I'm going to be doing a live stream and opening up a whole entire case of OPO9 live on YouTube, okay, when it releases. So be sure not to miss that out because I really want to kind of share the experience with all of the subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you like and subscribe onto my channel. And in future, I think I also want to try to do a case opening with Will. That'll be kind of exciting. Right.
Okay. Okay, I'm in. You said case and opening, and I'm awake.
See, the thing is, people say, you know how people do mega mega boxes? You know how you get all the rares. Can you imagine doing a mega case?
Oh, but I'm thinking about it. We'll give you that
Alright.
for a while.
So we have so we have Paul starting up first, second. Wonder what Paul's gonna do. So Paul's got like he's got the boa. He decides to get to take the boa from the Sengoku. Not gonna do much, but this is an interesting thing. Yeah, Paul has Martial D Teach in hand. Actually, you know what? Out of respect, what's the player's name? I'm just gonna quickly check it. It is. Oopsie. It is.
It is Bulbasaur. Oh, never mind.
Bulbasaur.
Wow.
His name is Tappy.
Tappy, my
Tappy.
man.
His name's Tappy. So Ichiho versus Tappy.
Oh, Ichigo's got the Red Hawk tech. I love that.
Mm.
Does he only swing 5 there just to pretend like he has Don up? Is that like kind of the play there? Like, I think it's really interesting that it's just a 5 swing rather than like a 6.
Can you imagine if he decides to play and swing 8 into lead and decides to play the Red Hawk to KO one of the
Oh, he's still he's Red Hawking the... So, on the attack, obviously the Shanks trigger effect, minus the Kato of the Jinbei, and he says, bye-bye, Jinbei.
Damn. Well, that is actually so good. Oh my gosh. Right? The Red Hawk and the Shanks ability.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Babe, where's my Red Hawks? I need my Red...
Everyone get your OPO1 boxes out. Look for those Red Hawks. You're gonna need them.
Oh man, that is... Okay, well, he attached the Don onto the... So he's swinging... Yeah, he's swinging 6 or 5.
He's swinging
5. He's swinging 5 because it's a smart move from the Jinbei because you're gonna play the Red Hawk. It's oh, there's a 10 drop Shanks. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's gonna be key if he can get there. Does the Don... Okay, hear me out, Paul. With the boa, you put the Don onto the Jinbei. Does that mean Red Hawk doesn't go?
It doesn't go because yeah, that's correct because it's
4,000.
Yeah, it's
wow.
It's that's why it was a smart play by Paul. He was like Tappy. He attached the Don onto the Jinbei to prevent being KO'd by the Red Hawk.
The Red Hawk, and we saw our man's he went to tap. He was like, I'm gonna tap it and go to Red Hawk, and he goes, you can't. I've just put a Don on because it's boa.
Damn.
So interesting. What an interesting interaction. That's like so spicy.
So he has multiple options here. He can play the Martial D Teach.
Yes.
Where's the 2 rested Don? Yeah, okay, he swings 6 into... he attaches the Don, doesn't decide to swing. He does, actually, never mind. He decides to swing, counters out, doesn't want to use the Shanks ability just yet. I think he's... Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I was going to say he's going to wait to use the Shanks ability to, be able to actually kill something with Red Hawk. And I think that's what he's playing around.
Now, decides to play... Who is he attaching it to? 7 onto the Boa Hancock. He can use the Shanks ability minus 1000 and play a 2k counter, which he does. Yes, so negates the attack. Now he does have to worry about the Doflamingo. Will he play the Red Hawk? He bounces back the Buggy. And also the... Okay, interesting.
Man, this Shanks just needs to get to late game. He's 2 tank off Shanks. He's guard point as well. Hello?
I like the way... Okay, that's it. I'm gonna get all my cards out. I'm excited to build my Shanks deck.
Paul, as we speak, I found 1 Red Hawk, so I am 1/4 of the way there.
There's Ben Beckman, trashes the Boa Hancock, no more blocker there. Oh, careful with the way, Paul, you gotta be careful with your life here.
Whoa, get onto him. Judge Paul's gonna be onto real life Paul, man.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, go on.
This finals is crazy. Like, I actually can't believe we're seeing stuff about, like, Boa putting a Don on the Jinbei so the Jinbei doesn't get KO'd by Red Hawk. Like, if you told me that sequence was going to happen, I'd be like, I don't know what you're on about. Like, what are you talking about? And we just saw it happen live.
It's as if he was expecting the Red Hawk to pop off.
It's because
yeah.
I think he's played enough Shanks to like. I think Japanese players nowadays they build and they started incorporating Red Hawks into their decks just for the Doffy matchups, and this and Tappy, he's well prepared for that. Now he's gonna play the attach the 2, goes for the swing for the 8k as might be 8k swing. No, he's actually it's 8k swing actually. Yeah, swings 8k, puts out the Jinbei, plays another Warlord from hand into the Weevil, draws a card, gets a 2k counter. Oh my gosh, this is actually not looking good.
Gross. It's gross.
This is not looking good for the Shanks.
I mean, he needs to survive 1 turn, 2 turns even. He just needs to get these cards online. He needs to be, you know, not finding. He has the cards necessary. He's got the 8k, he's got the dragons, he's got the 10 cost Shanks. I believe he's on 9 Don right now, so it's more than likely going to be a dragon and leave a guard point or a
He's
red beam up.
He counters out of it. Restitute Don onto the Shanks. Swing 7 onto the Law. He needs to bounce because the Law can just be abused. It can just be bounced back into hand, and he decides to counter out of it.
This Dofi's like he's playing so well right now. He's defending.
He has a he has a Lime Juice and a Otama and a guard point, and he also has thing. But can Ichiho survive the next attacks from Doffy? I'm kind of actually quite scared.
I think Tappy here might be, you know, Tappy Paul. He's looking good. Paul, this might be your first regional win.
I know, it's gonna be insane, and I didn't even attend.
Your doppelganger went.
Oh my gosh.
So 7 at lead, and like he's immediately it's just gross. I think. How do you even play this? Do you leader ability? Yep, you leader ability 2k.
Yeah, it has to be a 2k counter. He's got another 2k counter in hand. Goes for the 7. He has to play the Rad Beam at this point, or even just the guard point. Yep.
It's brutal.
He can swing 9/9 if he wants to.
9/9 gets him there, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. 7.
7. Did he use the Doffy ability, leader ability?
Yeah,
he takes it.
He did for the Weevil.
Oh no, this is not looking good. This is the GG's, and Paul wins.
Paul wins, comes out of. I mean, that felt like next. You know, we've had great finals so far, but that was just Dofi steamroll right there.
I know, he was. Oh man. Paul, wipe that smirk off your face, mate. Like.
Mate, you're playing Dofi. Get out of here.
I know, right? Oh, that's not Nami. Well, look, congratulations to Tappy.
No, I mean, play that to perfection. Great defense. Like, you know, it's simple to say that was an easy win, but like, you know, he knew when to defend his characters. You know, those swings, the dragon, the Shanks, he defended those. He knew those cards were going to come in handy.
Yeah, Doffy has to finish the game before 10 drop hits, 10 Don hits, because he's just going to just keep swinging with all the rushes. I mean, like, it was a no-brainer. It was definitely a no-brainer. He had the arsenals in hand. He played so effortlessly, despite the Shanks player having all those 2k counters and even all those event counters. It still wasn't enough. The red has just been out aggroed by a blue.
Mans. He tried, respect, you know, beat Dofi's a long way. We saw one of the greatest Roger plays. That was
yes,
awesome.
Very memorable.
Like, we gotta have, like, you know, play of the championship tournament, and it was that. That was sick. That was sick.
So sick. Now, a question to you: would you put at least one Goldie Roger in your Shanks deck?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? You're not playing 4?
Are you playing 4?
Hell no.
I'm only gonna play 1 with my deck.
I'm tempted to play 2 just because, I mean,
just for the memes.
Yeah. But I mean, I probably won't. But like, I'm excited to play stuff like a card like that.
It's the second win condition that One Piece has introduced into the game. Now, hopefully, when OP11 hits and Nami comes out as a new leader, we get a new win condition. Oh yes. Oh yes.
I'll be giving Nami all the new conditions. No, I'm not about it, Paul.
I am about it. 10 life. You have to gain 10 life to win the game. Oh, that's it.
Here he is, Paul.
He's got my hair. He's got the hair. He's got my hair as well, man. That's crazy.
Look at the height difference.
I know. He's so tall.
Chad Dopey versus the.
Hey, can we just take a look at Tappy? He's wearing sandals, I think.
Ain't no way.
Is it he's wearing sandals?
What?
What an absolute! He's the main character, man. He's the absolute main character.
Oh my god! What are those, brother? What are those?
Oh man, I love this style. I just admire the style in Japan. I absolutely admire it. He can.
That man rocked up. He said, "I'm playing Dofi in sandals today."
but with a leather jacket, so that's absolutely awesome, man. Props to him. Unfortunate that can I just have mad respects to Ichiho, like conquered the wave of blues, the sea of blues.
Probably beat 2 Dofis on the way up, and just couldn't get to the 3rd Dofi.
Yeah. It's interesting that we didn't see any what's his face? The blocker forecast.
Oh, I know exactly.
Lucky Roo. Yeah, we didn't see any Lucky Roos.
I think a lot of lists have been dropping it. I will need to have a look at more lists, but something's got to make room for all the. You got to make room for the Red Hawks. You got to make room for all these Rad Beams, all these guard points. This version, like you need room for those cards.
I see what Ichigo was trying to do. He was legit trying to stall out for late games because that's when Shanks completely shines. Yes, he's got the KO capabilities and the trashing abilities, but his deck was actually really prepared for all the Doffy matchups.
Yeah, for sure. That Dofi just put on too much pressure. Tappy Paul, he played it well.
Oh man.
But like nothing but respect. Like these guys are playing some next level One Piece, and it's exciting just watching them play because Paul, that's gonna be us. That's gonna be us soon playing 09 soon.
It's gonna be next week. It's gonna be us next week.
Well, we got pre-release next week, and then we'll be properly playing. But it will be.
In saying that, I will be dropping a couple of videos in regards to OP09. If you've been following my wife and I's adventures on collecting all 75 stamp cards for every single set, we will be doing that again for OP09. So if I do see it at locals, I will be spamming. Are you going to be keeping your stamp cards?
Hello, sir. Can I please have your pre-release cards?
My goal, my goal for the night. Now, this is gonna be difficult for me to complete because, as you all know, TAC Games is hosting the regionals, an offline regional, and a Treasure Cup on Saturday and Sunday. So it's back to back.
Next week.
Now, I won't be attending any sealed events. My wife is gonna be doing that on my behalf. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Like our goal was trying to complete it all in one weekend, but at this point I don't think it's gonna happen. Man, look at his hair. It's absolutely beautiful, man.
Stop it.
Yeah. I got a haircut recently, by the way, Will.
Oh, I'm glad you shared that with us all. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah, no, I don't look like Han anymore. No, well, kinda.
Brother.
Jacob Franklin says, "Can you DQ my opponents at regionals, please?" Well, look, I have to be.
Yes, he can. That is the number. If you subscribe to Paul, he will DQ anyone.
No, don't. I can't play.
He has said that publicly.
That was all Will. I am a very non-biased judge. I am very fair.
No. He's always banning people, man. I saw him just once ban a bloke for showing up in sandals.
He's joking. You're gonna make me lose my judging position.
Yes, Paul's gonna lose his judging position so he can commentate every other regionals.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Now, I think they're going to be announcing when the next regionals. I think it's gonna be next week.
Oh, so Paul, you're telling me after Treasure Cup we're gonna be rocking up to, doing some more commentating? Okay.
I don't know, because it's gonna be a full day.
But it's never a full day for our loyal listeners. We'll be there. No. Hopefully, we'll see. You'll probably do a little thing, won't you, Paul?
Yeah, I'll always be. What's this? Let me know your. Oh wait, what's it? Let me know your pay ID, Paul, so we can sort it out. Thanks, Jacob. Zach.
Paul's ID is 0429.
Wait.
Wait.
Oh man. It's what was it? Now you made me lost my train of thought. Yeah, they're gonna be. I'm not sure when the next wave 2 is going to. I think they're going to announce it now when the next regional is going to be. Let's just keep. Let's see. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
So let's see here. This 7th. Oh, the first Tokyo tournament is going to be occurring on the 7th of December, which is next Saturday, and Sunday there's going to be another Tokyo tournament at Tokyo Big Sites apparently. So upcoming tournament schedule. I think they're doing that. Wow, doing back to back.
Wow.
They're doing it on a Saturday and on a Sunday.
We're gonna be busy, Paul.
I don't think I can because like it's going to be
it's just physical possible.
I think it's just gonna be you that can commentate.
What do you mean on Saturday? On Sunday, I'm gonna be winning. I'm gonna be winning.
Are you doing Saturday and Sunday?
No, I'm only doing Saturday.
Oh, okay, good. Oh.
Then we're going Pokebox to play pre-release. Oh man, what a.
That's a Sunday morning, yeah.
Sure is.
Oh, I've already made promises that I will judge, and I don't break promises. We're in need of judges for the next week. So if you're keen on judging, please let Tech Games know. Other than that, do you have any final words, Phil?
Look, we've just watched some great One Piece, Paul. I've had a really good time tonight. I hope people have enjoyed being here. Also, those are not sandals. That man's wearing like boots that like.
Oh, he's got heels. He's got heels. Right.
What are those?
Yeah. Look. He's got heels on them. The fashion. I love the fashion statement. You can't deny it, bro. It's so cool. In Japanese standards, but yeah.
Man, we gotta rock. If we ever do a live commentating, Paul, we gotta rock up with those sort of blazers and like a One Piece like t-shirt like that.
We will suit up. We don't know. We're not gonna wear t-shirts. We're gonna wear suits and ties like professionals. Okay. I don't feel comfortable being in front of the camera. No, I have to now. Well, since we know.
It's fine. You're already on the camera now. What are you worried about?
Jacob asked, you guys were looking for new judges, weren't you? Yes, we were at the recent online, but regionals, but we managed to get some in the very last minute. It seems so. Zach asks, Judge, do I get that judge mat? No, you don't. You can only get that judge mat if you attend nationals, apparently. By the way, how's the stream? The streamed chat delay. I'm gonna be asking a question now.
Welcome to Q&A with Paul and Gorm. Yes, we will be.
Just let us know, guys. What was your favorite deck in this whole entire event? What was the deck that stood out to you?
It's Shanks. Look at that Shanks. Oh,
mate. I would love to win with I considered not playing any more One Piece. I mean not judging any more One Piece, but just playing instead. It seems like this stream is ending.
Got to be wrapping up, and looks like no more news. No Zodiac 21. No OP 11. Thank you. I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
We can't deal with Paul.
OP 11. No, okay. Guys, once again, I just want to thank my co-host Will for helping me commentate. It was an absolute pleasure. It's always fun having Will co-hosting with me. Can I also thank all the viewers that has joined in this wherever you are in the world? I just really appreciate we appreciate your support. If you haven't done so already, sorry, go on, Will.
Oh, I was gonna say thank you to all the chatters, everyone interacting with us. It's been fun. Thank you to Paul for having me.
Yeah, all good. If you
you do it.
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to do one more thing. If you guys had any feedback in regards to the stream, whether it was the quality of the stream that you didn't, that kind of bugged you a bit, please let us know. Okay. We always want to have the highest quality, highest production quality when it comes to streaming and commentating. So yeah, please provide any feedback whatsoever. Just thanks so much for joining us. And if you haven't done so, like and subscribe. Let's try to get up to 200 subscribers. Even though it's a small number to some people, it's a big number for me. So yeah, Will, any last words, sir?
No, thank you guys. Appreciate it. So much fun. you know, we will be doing this again soon for sure.
Okay. Everyone, wherever you are, have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night, okay? Please stay safe, and we'll see you in the next broadcast. Yeah,
Peace.
see ya.